Hi, it's Chip Cordelli here in sunny Williamsburg, Brooklyn. I'm going to take you on a tour of my apartment.
Chip is a New York stylist who sees treasures all around him, on the street, in junk shops and flea markets, and all those treasures somehow end up in his apartment. The 700 square foot one-bedroom apartment can barely contain all of Chip's favorite things, thousands and thousands of them.
My desire to collect far outweighs the square footage that I've been dealt in life. The way I design spaces is that I really want spaces to evolve. I mean, I think it's fine to come up with a game plan and fine to come up with a color story, but I'm kind of a find it on the street person. I love estate sales and garage sales. Actually, the way this has worked is that I find things and then they bump current things.
For me, I like this guy's style. This is much more my style, you know. It's not sleek, futuristic, I don't really live here kind of living. This is my stuff. I'm gonna put it where I need it and just jam it all in there.
Chip has chosen small furniture for his small living room, only to make more room for his collections.
I grew up in a house with English country furniture, and so I never knew modern furniture. I only learned about it when I moved to New York, and I started finding it on the street and dragging it into the house and saying, wow, sitting on plastic kind of works, or, you know, it's easy clean. I just like to think of my apartment as one big library where you can walk around and be excited about things and then be able to pick up a book or like figure out, oh my God, I've never touched an old camera before. In my credenza, I keep a lot of things, including my vintage Atari. Bling, bling. And then this sherbety white lamp that just seems to kind of pull all this together. In such a small space, it's hard to believe I would have different varieties of bookshelves, but I do. And not only do I have warehouse shelving in steel, I have a lucite shelf. It not only allows me to create vignettes on each shelf, it allows me to cast a glamour light on them. Ching, ching. So I actually do a lot of buying because I do a lot of photo shoots and I'm propping movies and propping sets, and so I come across things like this crazy 1966 puzzle of Parisian newspapers. Before Hot Wheels, there were kind of nerdier versions of Matchbox cars. This is a TV repairman's truck. Like, doesn't go very fast, does it?
In the tiny bedroom, Chip isn't hampered by the square footage, but by not enough wall space.
Welcome to my bedroom, where everything pops. This is my sleeping diorama, a three-sided bed situation. I can turn on my TV over here. It's kind of a little control center for sleep. And I have turned my bedroom into a gallery because I have more than 200 pieces of art and I need to hang them somewhere.
Obviously, he has a small nook where nothing will fit but a bed. I say go ahead, commit to the space, get something up on the walls, create a little haven, create a little sanctuary.
The kitchen may be filled with your mother's things, but it's definitely not your mother's kitchen.
When I moved into the apartment, there were no cabinets to put plates or dishes in, so I had to build open shelving. I made these bookshelves out of a fallen center beam from a loft building around the corner. I hand-sawed each piece and carried them around the corner, added a cantilevered top, attached it to the wall, and I had a very sturdy bookcase. And I used the same wood to create a shelf in the work area, a shelf in the kitchen area, and countertops for the rest of the kitchen. So the kitchen has become my office. So oftentimes I sit in the morning and answer my phone calls and emails and have some breakfast. And as you can see, this is where I work. And these are the things that inspire me when I do work.
The over-the-top eclectic theme continues into the bathroom.
Even the bathroom can be a gallery for the ultimate collector. As you can see, I've got tons of stuff all over, and this bathroom had some damaged walls. So I used these cedar strips, which I nailed directly over the damaged wood, to create what I think is a beautiful sculptural wall treatment.
If he only had one or two of these objects in there, the place would look like a mess. But because he's put everything in there, he's filled it with stuff, it makes it like a store or a museum. It's fun to be in there.
I love it when people come over and pick things up and ask me questions, because that to me is like, you know, when people have that one thing on the coffee table that's like the conversation starter. Like, I have like 3,000 of them. I spend a lot of time really looking at my art. It really energizes me.